Dying. Yeah, we still.
Hello everyone, I'll be playing Tronin today, as you already saw in the title and the thumbnail. But yeah, we'll be going with the Espeon. We were a bit confused at first on how we are leaning, but yeah, sure, why not? The place he wants to go, might as well. So far we are just trying to go and stack quickly. And for some reason the little goofball Eevee decided to come with us? Question mark? I don't know why. But sure, why not? Now this way we just like cancel out our stacks. Mostly just because they are also just been allowed to stack for free. But well, what can you do? You cannot have everything in Unite. We already know this. We have established this a long time ago. But yeah, now we are just waiting for the jungle to show up and the Polter to spawn. And I was just taking a quick zoom at bottom to see whether the jungle appears, but it does not, so I assumed that the jungle was gonna appear at our lane, which it did happen. And for some reason here, I thought I was the superhero and I could actually save the scissor. Quite delusional, honestly. Oh yeah. No, and here I ended up ever so slightly making a small issue for my teammates by dying. Alright, moving on. We're going back to our lane again. As you can see here, the Azu is trying to push. Doesn't look that successful considering it's Whirlpool as well. There. Now we immediately pick Curse. Curse is kind of broken right now, honestly. Kind of stupidly broken. It's not even close. After the Woodhammer nerf especially. If Miraidon was not a thing and the EX weren't a thing, we would be complaining about Cursed Revenant. Or maybe we do. Not that I keep up with the community that much. As you can see here, we are trading back with stacks of our own. And we got a sizable chunk of points in compared to the Umbreon. Where we're just going back since we don't want to be overextending our stay and get ourselves killed like the suicidal scissor. At least most scissors are suicidal, we all know this. We all play solo queue, we know how fucking YouTube be sometimes. At some point it's not even like brain damage, it's probably just they refuse to do anything else besides fighting. Maybe that's what they just desire in life. But as you can see here, we lost bottom. And there wasn't much we could do about it. I did have a feeling that the Asu went bottom, but it was not really worth going bottom given our chances of winning at bottom in the first place. Yeah, we decided to just push instead while they were ripping bottom objective. And so far it's actually kind of going well. And we are getting all our points in and almost actually killing this guy. But then the Decidueye came and things happened. Yeah, my Espeon died, but I decided to try and get the bird as quickly as I can, which did work out. Which gave me my 9, so I can just keep on fighting again. And gave me a second chance at life, instead of just dying straight up. But as you can see, I'm just tanking like a crazy man. It's like I just don't die. Like what is this healing, man? Pain Split is just fucking ridiculous after all these buffs. Yeah, basically still was stalled out long enough to the point that our teammates just all came back again. And we just wiped them clean. As you can see here, I just keep on fighting non-stop. Jesus Christ. You just do not stop on Trevenant, do you now, huh? But as you can see here, I'm still not even dead after all this time. Until we fully broke the gold zone at top. I will say I do have Blissey to support me with healing, but even then, this is a bit too ridiculous, I would say. This is like the point I realized, so I'm just gonna be farming damage taken and damage dealt for the rest of the game. But yeah, we are just farming bottom, and I was checking out our jungle because no one is actually properly taking it, considering our sister is going on his own little adventures, like the little clown hairs. And I noticed that the Blastoise wants a piece of my Chandler's ass, but as a defender I had to stop him and try and save my Chandler boy, which I did to an extent. My Chandler does live, and even though he misses his skills, I still kill him just because damage is strong. And for some reason, this little man, this Azu, really thought he could come into my jungle and kill me like that straight up with a Unite. Only did he know. He only knew so little about it, man. What can he do? Here we just saw the bird and we just ended up killing him. It's always fun to kill the owl. If you see it, you just have to kill it. You just have to. It's just like a tradition. Yeah, somehow my sister lost the bottom objective to a Veenlook Umbreon of all things. You know, the guy with the highest secure in the game. What can you do? You just cannot beat a sister secure. It's too incredible. And as you can see here, my teammates are trying to push bottom still, even though I did die after taking some time. But they obviously do not make anything happen. For obvious reasons, just do not push like a maniacs. That's rule number 1 in Pokemon Unite. If you're actually not going to be able to push and win, then just don't think about it. Just common sense, man. But yeah, since no one was farming, I just took the Indeedis at top and quickly ran to the Regieleki and got hit by the Blastoise Unite and then the Bird Unite. But yeah, I'm still somehow just tanking like a maniac, but then the Regieleki started going back, basically leashed, which kind of killed me, and then I just noticed my Blissey just farming on the other side of the map, which is a very odd thing to see, but I mean, that's what you do in Unite on supporters like Blissey. You kind of just have to always farm on their side, right? That's how you play them. Yeah, this game is definitely not a clown show at all. All perfectly fine, no issue. Second, we noticed the Umbreon at bottom, and I also got my level 13, even though I did have to take the red buff for it. But I wanted to make sure I was 13 before we actually engaged. And then my teammates decided to just start fighting, and I was retreating for them to go back. To only just keep on fighting afterwards anyways. Why you even bother? Sometimes you just fight. And the sister did get united by the Blissey, which was kind of clutch for it to live. And I somehow just refused to die. And I kind of had to break this, otherwise you would actually just lose the team fight. And here you can see my Unite again. And I get the bird slowly, even though it's uniting. But yeah. And Meanlook is trying to stop me, but which honestly just does nothing at all against me. And as you can see here, I even took no damage from the surf and I'm still living. Now I actually got hit by the surf, but now it just does not matter. I'm just healing way too much and just living. He just cannot kill the tree, he's just immortal. But then I just went back after saying retreat. For obvious reasons, since they're all coming back. I decided to quickly rip this immediately, instead of giving them a chance again at fighting. Well, as you can see here, we got the Ray, obviously, since there was nothing to compete. And they actually surrendered. Yay, good job, Tree. I sure do love our defender. If only we always have a defender like that. I'm sure it would be nice. As you can see, I have about 122k damage dealt with 107k damage taken and 53k healed. Did make the Blissey work a bit, but yeah. 9 kills, 7 assists. Pretty good for a Tronin game, I would say. Yeah.